Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. First, let us check what happened in the US markets. So, yesterday was a mixed day as far as US market is concerned. So, we have seen Dow Jones was down to the tune of 0.4%, S&P dropped by 0.2%, whereas Nasdaq ended almost flat and reported gains of 0.1%. So basically, the gain in the Nasdaq was purely driven by the enthusiasm around artificial intelligence and gain in the stock of Nvidia. So there is not much change as far as key global indicators are concerned. So yesterday, US 10-year bond yield was trading close to 4.012%. US dollar index was at 102.5. Brent crude has inched up marginally to $78 to the barrel. US volatility index was down by 0.2% and is currently trading at 12.8 levels. In terms of key global event, on Thursday, the inflation data in the US will be out, and that will be one of the key input for the upcoming US Fed meeting at the end of the January month. At the same time, core PCE inflation data, which US Fed governor closely tracks, will be out in the next week, and hence those data will also be tracked by the street keenly to make a guess on what will be the outcome of upcoming US Fed meeting in the month of Jan that will be scheduled at the end of the month. Moving on to the domestic market. So yesterday we have seen a decent rally during the first half of the trade. However, during the last 1 hour, we have seen sell-off in the Indian equity market, and Sensex ended lower by Sensex was up by 31 points and have ended at 71386 levels, whereas Nifty gained 32 points to end at 21544 levels. During the day, Sensex has hit an intraday high of 72035 levels, whereas Nifty has reached intraday high of 21725 levels. In terms of fund flow, yesterday foreign institutional investors were seller to the tune of 991 CR, whereas the domestic institutional investors were buyer to the tune of 104 crore. In terms of market breadth, yesterday, despite of lackluster trading in benchmark indices, we have seen the market breadth was in favor of bulls. So 2207 stocks were in the green yesterday, whereas 1637 stocks were in red in the trade yesterday. In terms of 52-week high, so 472 stocks have scaled 52-week high. That's a huge number. So we all know that 3,000 to 4,000 scripts are traded actively on the exchange on a daily basis, and out of that 472 scripts hitting 52-week high, this clearly shows that there is very strong undercurrent in the market. Moving on to the key development which should be on our radar. So we all know that yesterday Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit was kicked off, and there is an expectation that there may be a few more announcements pertaining to the renewable energy as well as auto sector. And there is a strong rumor that Tesla may announce its foray into the India in this Gujarat Vibrant Summit, and hence auto ancillary stocks like Sona, BLW, Uno Minda, Gabriel, FIEM can be on radar. There is a news that says that India's warship deployment in the Arabian Sea is likely to deploy fivefold, and hence stocks like GRSC, Garden Reach Shipbuilder, Cochin Shipyard, and Mazagon Dock can be in focus from a medium to long term action perspective. Moving on to the other development. So Mahindra & Mahindra has collaborated with US-based automobile technology company Mobileye for software solution and to explore building a full-stack autonomous driving vehicle. So that's positive for M&M in long term. PFC, Power Finance Corporation, has received no objection letter from Reserve Bank of India for setting up a company in the gift city of Gujarat. That's again positive for PFC in long term, neutral in the short term. Yesterday evening post market closing, Polycab clarified that the media reports of tax evasion and is totally false, and they have not received any communication from IT department regarding the outcome of the income tax search. So we may see some minor recovery in Polycab stock today in the trade. Lupin has received approval from US FDA for launch of Bromfenac ophthalmic solution. That's one of the medicine for treatment of eyes in the United States. So that's positive for Lupin. Steel strip wheel has received approval from NCLT for acquisition of AMW Auto Component, and the company will invest 138 crore in this company. So that will enhance the capacity of making wheel rims for steel strip wheel, and that augurs well for SSWL in medium to long term. So yesterday we have received data, life insurance premium collection data for the month of December, and what it was found that Life Insurance Corporation of India has mobilized the premium to the tune of 22,981 crore, and that was up by healthy 93.8% on a year-over-year basis. However, for the 9 month, the total premium collection is down by 16% year-over-year for LIC. What I feel is that that's a pretty strong premium collection has came from LIC, and we may see some positive reaction in LIC stock today. At the same time, companies like SBI Life Insurance, Max Life, ICICI Life and HDFC Life has reported increase in premium collection to the tune of 21%, 18%, 3% and 3% respectively. So all these life insurance stock will be on radar. So I would request everyone to keep LIC on radar. So of late LIC has seen increase in market share, which they have lost during the first half of financial year 24. So LIC can be on radar from a medium to long term perspective. Moving on to the results. So yesterday Delta Corp has reported a muted set of results. So revenue was down to the tune of 15% year over year to 232 crore. EBITDA was down by 46% to 56 crore, and net profit was down by 59% at 34.5 crore. So weak set of numbers from Delta Corp, and that stock may react marginally negative in the trade today. Moving on to the IPO, today is the second day of Jyoti CNC Automation IPO, and on day one the issue was fully subscribed by 2.5 times. The company is into very niche business of manufacturing CNC business. However, the company has got significant debt on its balance sheet, and the fund mobilized from IPO will be used to pare down the debt. So in medium to long term, company is expected to turn profitable. So if somebody is looking to evaluate this business from a medium to long term perspective, then one can look at this company from a medium to long term perspective. Moving on to the bulk deal, so we have seen SocGen has offloaded a 0.8% stake in Zee Entertainment in the trade yesterday, and there is the clarification which has came from Zee Entertainment and Sony that the deal is still on, and they are looking to complete the deal ahead of the decided timeline. So again, we may see some marginal upside in the Zee Entertainment stock today morning. So that's all as far as the key developments are concerned. If I have to summarize today's podcast, what I feel is that global cues are mixed. So US markets were trading mixed today. Asian markets are also trading mixed, wherein Nikkei is trading in a green as and other indices are trading in red. So what I feel is that market will continue to consolidate in a short to medium term. From tomorrow onwards, anyway, the full-fledged result season will kick off with the IT companies posting numbers with Infosys and TCS, and the stocks or the sector which should be on radar for next 20 days should be sectors which are related to government capex, whether it is from defense, whether it is from railways, whether it is from infrastructure, stock market related sector. So we have seen mutual fund AUM crossing 50 lakh crore in the month of December. So all the asset management companies, HDFC Life, HDFC AMC, Nippon AMC, UTI AMC, and all the trade settlement companies like CAMS, KFintech, or for that matter from stock market CDSL, or stock broking companies like IIFL Securities, Angel One, JM Financial can be on radar from media for the next 15 to 20 days. So we may see a lot of development from ongoing Gujarat Vibrant Summit, and at the same time there may be some pre-budget rally which may be seen over the next 15 to 20 days. So that's all for the day. Thanks for patiently listening to us. Have a good day.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.